afternoon and happy Wednesday. Welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
And we are so glad to have you with us. We've got a very fun show coming up. We're visiting a local yoga studio to learn some poses to help with your back pain. We'll also meet an adorable animal at a local animal shelter that needs a forever home. Plus, we'll get the latest updates in all things pop culture. That's all on the way soon, but now let's get into what makes this day special.
So today is World Otter Day.
Otters are so cute.
I love otters.
Yes.
There was a wildlife center kind of close to my house growing up that had otters, and they were always my favorite exhibit to go visit. So today was established by the International Otter Survival Fund, and it just raises awareness to highlight the importance of otters in ecosystems and discuss factors that are threatening them and their environment. Okay. So factors like logging, damming, and just other kind of climate-related problems are endangering or are threatening otters in their habitat. So otters are very important animals to their ecosystems. They're often the top predator in their natural habitat. They eat fish and kind of other little water creatures, and they keep the population of those kinds of things balanced. So otters are so important. They are like I said, one of the top predators and one of the most important animals in balancing those ecosystems.
Wow.
And yeah, like things like logging, it takes away, resources that otters need to stay alive.
Yeah.
And fun fact about otters, the giant otter can swim 100 meters in 30 seconds.
Wow.
Which is like
That's a lot.
Olympic swimmer level, if not higher.
They need to be in the Olympics.
Yes.
Get them on the Olympic team.
Otters are so cool. They're so cute. They're so important.
So important. I love that.
So check out the International Otter Survival Fund and go to other wildlife preservation organizations and see what you can do to help these animals.
Exactly. And you know what otters would probably love?
I bet they would love
actually.
hamburgers. Yep.
Yes, because it is National Hamburger Day
Ooh.
today. Yes. So fun fact, hamburgers are eaten by Americans over 50 million times a year. Like 50 million burgers a year
are eaten in
here.
I'm responsible for a good chunk of those.
That's a lot.
I guarantee.
It's billion. 50 billion.
50 billion?
Yes, that's a lot.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of burgers. And honestly, burgers are like an American thing. I mean, burgers, hot dogs, that's like one of the main food items that we eat here.
So how fitting that this day is right after Memorial Day weekend.
It's so fitting.
Yeah.
I mean, because we just had a lot of times, people have burgers and hot dogs on Memorial Day. There's cookouts and everything. So I'm sure you guys just had one. But also, burgers originated in Hamburg, Germany. That's why it's called hamburger. And the hamburger, as we know it, was developed in Seymour, Wisconsin, which is a town still famous for its hamburger heroics, pretty much. So yeah, Wisconsin really pushed that narrative, and now everybody wants a burger in every state.
I don't know why, but Wisconsin was the last place I expected to have originated the hamburger as we know it.
I wouldn't think it would be Wisconsin either, but
I bet they have good cheeseburgers too then.
See, I'm a cheeseburger girl.
Me too.
I have to have cheese on my burger. I don't want a hamburger, I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That's just me. But I know a lot of people do like hamburgers.
My favorite is a black and blue burger.
What is that?
Which is a hamburger with blue cheese on it.
That's really good.
Oh,
See,
girl.
I like blue cheese steak, so I could imagine a black and blue burger would be good. I should try that.
It's phenomenal. You need to find somewhere that serves one and try it.
Wow.
It's so good.
I got it. Because I love cheese.
Yes,
Gotta try that. We know. I mean, I talk about it enough. So yeah, I gotta try that. Okay, awesome. So now it's time for our ENC event. You can kick off this summer at the Greenville Museum of Art Summer Shindig on Wednesday, June 11th from 6 to 9 p.m. Enjoy live music from local band Morgan & Company, whose members also co-own Nash Hot Chicken in downtown Greenville. The event caterer of the night and a visit from the Greenville Yard Gnomes will be there, including their mascot, Gnomia, and a fun pitching game. There will be art activities, an auction, raffle prizes, an open bar, and after-hour museum access. Tickets are $20 for members, $30 for non-members, and free for kids under 12. Learn more at gmo.org/Summer Shindig. Sitting up straight is important, and coming up, we're gonna learn some moves to help you improve your posture. Stay tuned, you will not wanna miss this. Hey everyone, I'm your host, Davia. Good posture can make you feel your best, and yoga can make a huge difference. Today, we're back at Yoga Strong Studio in Greenville, and the owner, Samantha, is gonna show us some moves to help you sit and stand taller. All right, Samantha, so I'm excited to learn some poses today. What are we gonna do?
We are going to do yoga poses that are going to help you improve your posture. So we generally spend a lot of time moving in the forward position where our shoulders are rounded forward, our head is forward, and we are going to work on poses to actually reverse and move in the opposite direction to help us stand tall. So the 4 poses that we're going to do are a supported back bend, thread the needle, locust pose, and a bent over row.
Awesome, let's get started.
Ready?
I'm ready.
People at home can use a blanket or a towel, just rolling it up, and we're gonna come in front of this, have a seat, and essentially you're gonna be lying back so that it hits like at the tip of your shoulder blades.
Okay.
So when you go to recline back, you want it just hitting right below your shoulder blades. Okay. Your shoulders are hanging off, and then your arms can like open out, and you can stretch out your legs if that feels comfortable. Do you feel how this like really opens up your chest?
Yes.
And again, it's moving your spine in the opposite direction.
That feels good.
Good. Yes. So generally we would stay here a couple minutes, but for the sake of today, let's transition and do our next one. You want to?
Okay, yes.
Okay. And we're coming to all fours to do a pose called thread the needle. So we start on hands and knees. Make sure your fingers are nice and spread. And then we'll start with twisting toward me. So we're gonna reach our left arm up to the ceiling as you turn. Okay. And then as you exhale, you're gonna thread this arm through so that your shoulder and the side of your head come down. This is to get a big stretch in your upper back. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Let's get even on the other side. So inhale, right arm, exhale, thread the needle, threading that arm through, shoulder and head coming down to the ground, pushing into that left hand. And as you breathe here, try to direct your breath into your upper back like you're expanding your shoulder blades.
Okay.
Good, okay, now we're gonna work on strengthening for our back. So we're gonna come onto our belly. Okay. Let's lower down. We're gonna do a pose called locust pose. So you're gonna bring your arms by your side, roll your shoulders back. Good, so we're getting this opening across the front, and then we're gonna begin to lift our head, chest, arms, and legs up. Yeah, so now you're strengthening your back. Again, moving your back in the opposite position to everyday life. If you want, you can see what it's like to reach your arms forward, and it's like you're flying like you're Superwoman.
Yeah,
this is harder. This is a lot harder.
That feels so good.
Good. Okay, our last pose that we're gonna do today is going to be another strengthening pose, okay? We're leaning over, so we're gonna work on strengthening the muscles in your upper back. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're pulling and rowing. Good, down, pull it down towards your hip a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's do one more on this side. And we incorporate movements like this in our Yoga Strong class where we do yoga and weights.
Okay,
all right.
Yes. Feel that in the arm.
Good, yes.
And the leg.
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay. And breathe. I think that weight's too light for you.
Oh yeah.
It's easy.
It is a little easy. Feels great though.
Next time. All right, good. Let's go ahead and put that down and rest. All right, nice.
Wow, I feel good.
Yeah?
Yes.
So now if you can turn toward me for a moment, roll your shoulders back and down, have your palms face out, and hopefully with all of that work that we did, you can feel more opening here through your chest, some awareness of your upper back to engage those muscles, and then your head, think about bringing it back, almost like you're going toward a double chin.
Okay.
I know, that's weird.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you for practicing.
Thank you so much, these were amazing poses.
Good.
It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, meet one of the unbelievably adorable pets that are up for adoption at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina.
Welcome back to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm here at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina with Assistant Director Morgan May. And this little guy right here, Morgan, who's this?
This is Mr. Fleetwood. He's being a little bit dramatic right now because he can hear the dogs barking. He also just got back from foster, so he's kind of like, what in the world is going on?
Oh my goodness.
But this sweet boy is about 6 months old. He is the last of our rock star litter. I believe that we've seen Foo before.
Yes, we have.
This is Foo's brother. He is such a sweet cat. He does great in a home. He's been in a foster that he does wonderful with. He loves to snuggle. He's litter box trained, and he pretty much just adjusts very nicely into homes.
Oh, awesome. And if I recall correctly, he looks a lot like Foo.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of similar coloring and marks.
So he wants to go explore, which he just is basically looking around. He's like, what's over there? And I know that your friend is over there and you want to go see her. You cannot right now.
Oh my goodness. So is he usually skittish around dogs, or is this just because he's not used to it?
Yeah, he's pretty much just not used to dogs. I would say that he could go into a home with dogs. It's just slow introductions. He's pretty much 6-month-old kittens. It's just getting them used to it with the socialization and things like that. By the end of the day, if he stayed in the office for the rest of the day, he would be absolutely chilling.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So he's just a little slow on the uptake.
Yeah. He said, I'm just a little nervous, which you always got to give him a little bit of time to adjust. Something that we always like to talk about is the 3-3-3 rule, which sometimes we can joke is a little bit longer for cats because they can be a little bit temperamental. But it's like 3 days when they get into the home for them to really learn where they are, feel like they're safe. 3 weeks for them to get used to the routine, and then 3 months for them to truly show their personality. So it's always important when meeting a cat to know that it could be a little bit different in the home, and being that he's been in foster, just knowing that he will adjust and it just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah. You gotta give him a few weeks to get comfortable in environments that keep changing.
Yeah. He's a snuggle bug though. He's a sweet boy.
Oh, and so as far as vetting, like being neutered and vaccines and all that, where is he there?
Where are you, buddy? Oh, apparently he's not going to answer, so I guess I will. He is neutered, microchipped, up to date on vaccines, dewormed, and comes with a sample bag of food. He is all ready to go. He is FIV and FELV negative, and his adoption fee is $100. You're getting playful now.
There he is. Look at that. See,
He said, now I need to be my true kitten self.
There's
crazy.
There's apparently also a 3-minute rule where when he sits here for 3 minutes, he's all good to go.
Yeah, apparently.
Hi, bud. Oh my goodness. And so you kind of already talked about it already, but what kind of home would he be best in?
Fleetwood would do great in any home that is ready for a kitten and is willing to give him just a little bit of time to adjust, which he will in no time.
Oh, look at you. You are such a sweetheart. And 6-month kittens are kind of out of the baby kitten phase, but they're starting to get into almost the terrible twos.
Just a little bit. Depends on who you ask, whether it is either people's favorite age or least favorite age, because they can be a little bit chaotic, but I find it absolutely entertaining.
Oh my goodness. And so how can people find out more about adopting Fleetwood?
If you are interested in meeting Fleetwood, you will go to our website, www.hsecarolina.org, fill out an adoption application, and we'll contact you about setting up an appointment.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Morgan, for introducing us to Mr. Fleetwood today. And thank you, Fleetwood, for joining us. You did so well. Yes, you did.
You can leave now, buddy.
And be sure to stay tuned on Eastern Lifestyle to find out about more adoptable pets right here in Greenville.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that hand sanitizer can remove ink stains? Just dab some hand sanitizer on your stain, the alcohol breaks down the ink, and then you just rub it gently, and then blot it with a cloth. The stain is supposed to lift. And that's it, literally that's it.
How?
So the alcohol is really what does the main job.
Yeah.
Like it really.
Alcohol always works on because I mean, how many times have we had a jacked up marker that we run our whiteboards with, and we put hand sanitizer on it
every
to
time.
wipe it off.
Exactly.
So, but I feel like hand sanitizer is also would be gentler on clothes than like bleaching them or going in with like a stain remover.
Yeah, because we use it on our hands and it's not too harsh there.
Yeah.
So that would be a great alternative.
But it breaks down the ink and it still works.
So try it out. Try it out.
Nice.
Yes, so now it is time for us to get into trivia. What is the official state historic boat of North Carolina? Is it A, a Corsound Sharpie, B, a shad boat, C, a caravel, or D, a steamboat? Have the answer right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Stick around because after the break, we're bringing you the latest in pop culture news from celebrity buzz to the hottest trends and so much more. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. If you guessed B, shad boat, you are correct. The shad boat was designated the official state historic boat by the North Carolina General Assembly in 1987. They are a type of traditional fishing boat that originated in the Roanoke Island area. They were first built in the 1870s by George Washington Creek. Let's dive into the latest updates on pop culture news and trends with KTLA's Melvin Robert in today's Midweek Entertainment Report.
Okay, we start here with some TV news. Let's head to New York City for the Prime Video Television Upfronts, where Amazon made a number of splashy announcements about brand new shows, and it was quite the star-studded event. The whole thing was opened up by DJ Steve Aoki. Not long after that, Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista made their way to the stage. And Lizzo was there too. She performed her song About Damn Time, one of my faves. The Kelsey brothers were also in attendance, as well as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis, who star in a new show together. Several of the new shows are based on other films, like Creed. Michael B. Jordan was there to unveil a new series set in the Creed universe. He's an executive producer on the new show, which is set in the iconic Delphi gym where Creed trained his whole life. It'll follow young boxers who train there. And there's another show in the works based on the iconic Barbershop film franchise, and it's set to star Jermaine Fowler. And fans got a first look at the return of the Emmy-nominated series Fallout, starring Walton Goggins and Ella Purnell. The show is based on a video game of the same name, and Amazon announced yesterday that the show got an early Season 3 renewal. And everybody, just today, Hulu dropped a first look at Ryan Murphy's latest creation, All's Fair. The legal drama series stars Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash-Betts, and you'll spot the rest. Take a look.
You know what a girl's best friend is? Not diamonds. Her lawyers. He hurt you. Get mad. Get hot. Get revenge.
What do you ladies think you could possibly hit me with that I haven't seen before?
You're right. Everything we're going to show you today, you should be intimately familiar with. That's bitter. Just like all the women who own this joint.
Oh my goodness, what a cast. Glenn Close, Sarah Paulson, and Tiana Taylor also appearing there. Such a dynamic group of women. All's Fair hits Hulu this fall. That is your entertainment report. In Hollywood, I'm Melvin Robert.
Awesome.
Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff. I'm so glad Fallout got renewed. I love Ella Purnell. I've never watched Fallout, but I watched Yellow Jackets recently, and she plays a character in there.
Yeah, you told me it was good. I haven't seen it.
She's phenomenal.
Okay.
She's so good.
Yeah. And talk about like Creed getting a show.
Yes.
Hello. That's
I
amazing.
love the Creed franchise.
That's fantastic.
That's exciting.
And Michael Jordan is like, he's going to be involved in that process.
Yes.
Which is also amazing because he's a great actor.
As a producer this
yeah,
time.
he's producing.
And oh my gosh, putting Cell Block Tango in the trailer for All's Fair, my little theater kid heart like jumped when I heard that. I went, oh.
I have not seen that or
so
listened to it.
Cell Block Tango is in Chicago, which is about It's a musical about death row in Chicago in, I think it was like the 20s.
Okay.
And it's all women.
I love.
So that's why it's in that trailer.
That's awesome.
That was a really cool thing to add in there.
That's very cool. And then All's Fair. That seems like that's going to be a really good show.
That looks like a really good show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be tuned in.
I mean, I love it. I love all this. It's time for What's in the Box, where we stick our hands through the side of this box to guess what's inside. Let's see.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's our koozies from Cheerwine.
And a Cheerwine
Oh.
bottle. Yes, how lovely. This is a strong box. Look at that.
I know.
That Cheerwine's heavy.
I picked that
There's
well.
one more thing, and this is the chapstick as well.
Oh, nice.
The Goo Goo cluster that we ate yesterday. I mean,
Yes.
Monday.
Yeah. What day is it? Who knows?
I know, I'm like, hello, what day are we on?
But yeah, we've got our Cheerwine, our koozie, and our chapstick that came with the Goo Goo clusters that we tried.
That you guys need to go and get.
Yes, if you
Limited
haven't
time
tried them
only.
yet.
Goo.com. Yeah, but no. This is really great.
It
is. I
is.
love, like, can we see how this smells?
Yeah.
It smells like Cheerwine.
What does it smell like?
Cheerwine. It smells good. Thank you so much for joining us, and remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Yoga Strong Studio and the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina.